What is up, YouTube? Bobbles and Ball Cards back with another video. Hope everybody is doing good out there. I called this the late May SGC group submission. I know that this is June 1st, but since we scheduled them and the due date was in May, so I did an early May and a late May. So we're going to do this one. Just an update, if you were in the previous submission, it is still just at receive status. It has not moved over to post grading or anything. I would expect, I think they're running right around a month turnaround is everything I've heard. The last order was around a month. So probably in the next week or two, if I had to guess. But that is just a guess. So anyway, just wanted to let everybody know, if you're curious where the last order is, it is there and it is just waiting on them. So anyway, this one's not going to take too long, just because it's a decent number of cards, but sorting it, like packing, unpacking and all of that, is not going to take me that long. So go ahead and start with Ray and Caden's. I did post in the group. I know. Sorry I don't give you guys a lot of heads up. I kind of try to plan and figure out when I can get on and do this, and sometimes it's last minute. Like, I was going to do it before dinner and then decided to eat first. So, but anyway, I'm going to start with Caden first. Then I will jump over to Ray. So, alrighty. First up, we got a Bowman U. This is a Pink Lava Ashton Genty. Does not look like it is serial numbered. It's hard to tell on some of these now. Here's a Green Emergent Bo Nix Prism. I was watching Pac-Man open the Topps Midnight product that came out, and man, I would hate to be... go watch his video. He actually had a pack that had 2 packs worth of autos in it, and then 1 pack that had no autos in it, and I think he said it's like $300 a box, and it's 1 pack per box. So could you imagine if you like went to a card shop or something, dropped $300, didn't open it there, took it home, opened it up to realize all you got was the base cards and your whole pack was missing all of the autographs? That would be terrible, and then you would have to try to prove that that's how your pack came. Prism Silver Brian Thomas Jr. And then on the other hand, you could be the person that got 2 packs worth. Brock Bowers Optic Hollow Rated Rookie. This is a Brock Bowers Illusions, numbered out of 499. Here is a Prism Break Cracked Ice Bryce Young, not numbered. Emergent Green Caleb Williams. Prism Silver Caleb Williams, and I think this is the variation, if I'm not mistaken, because it's like a portrait. This is a camo Corey Coleman for the Browns, and it is numbered out of 25. Illusions Drake May. And don't see any numbering on that one. JJ McCarthy, looks like this is it looks like red, white, and blue, but the blue almost looks purple on the McCarthy Optic. McCarthy Prism Silver. Hey BJ, hope you're feeling better. I seen that you were having you weren't feeling too good recently. Hopefully things are looking up and that you're feeling better. Downtown, JJ McCarthy. Here is a Phoenix McCarthy. It's a laser, not numbered. Mosaic green notoriety, Jaden Daniels. And so here's the variation silver on the Jaden Daniels. Optic hollow. Actually, there's two of those. So 2 optic hollows. That's good to hear. It always sucks when you're not feeling good. I was doing videos and I was like doing really good at like getting back into it and actually doing a few a week and everything. And then if you noticed, I kind of stopped, and it was like when my arm hit me, I couldn't even sit in this chair. It was so uncomfortable. So I just stopped doing them, but I need to get back into it because I was having fun again. Here's a Zenith Splash, numbered out of 50, Jaden Daniels. Weird place to put the serial number, but Chronicles. This is a Aqua Foil Joe Burrow. Don't see any number on that one. Jordan Love Optic Pink Laser, numbered out of 50. Prism Silver Keon Coleman. Select Blue Lamar Jackson, numbered out of 99. This is a Mystique Malik Neighbors from Illusions. It's kind of cool. Here's another Illusions Malik Neighbors Blue. Optic Pink Malik Neighbors. Blue Stars Optic Myles Garrett. Illusionists. This is a green Patrick Mahomes. My First Bowman Paul Skeens. He's like hiding it down there. This is the Mojo. Obsidian Randy Moss. That's cool. Almost looks like the stained glass. This is... So this must be a Topps. Yeah. Topps Odyssey. Spencer Rattler. But I don't know what that's from. It says Odyssey on the back, but I'm not quite sure what that set is. I'm wondering if it's composite. But Spencer Rattler from Topps. Optic Blue Speckled Tank Dell. Here's a Select Red Disco Terry McLaurin, numbered out of 49. Luminance McLaurin, that looks really cool, out of 25. They have so many parallels now. Good Lord. Topps Signature Class. Okay, cool. I'm not familiar with all the new Topps products yet, because they're releasing them, and I am not buying wax like we used to. So I see some. Like I said, I watched Topps Midnight. The cards looked cool, but Pac-Man even wasn't too impressed because he only got, I think his 2 best hits were two Bo Nix autos out of a full case, and outside of that, it wasn't much return on it. But here is a Finest. I do know what this one is, and it's out of 99. Little X-Fractor there. Looks like a purple X-Fractor of Tom Brady. And then here is, so this is Resurgence out of 75, a wave. They also did like the Chronicles type thing where they mixed a bunch of products in one product too. So trying to get caught up on that. Here is Xavier Worthy, and it is numbered out of 175. And I didn't pull the list up before I started this, so that also doesn't help. I normally have the list up, that way I can look at it on stuff. This is a big difference. So it's June 1st. So we have been doing these submissions for over 5 years now. And if y'all go back and watch some of the earlier ones, on new product, I can tell you every single parallel, all the sets, all that. There is so much today. Like, even people that are up opening a bunch of product, you'll hear Pac-Man, all of his, hundreds of thousands of followers, all of the products he opened, he was opening that product and said, it looks like a parallel, but I can't tell you which one it is. It's fun as a collector because you got such a wide variety to choose from, but it is hard as heck to stay on top of what everything is now. Like, these grading companies, I'm sure at some instances they're having to use a lot of the photo recognition to just identify. They also probably get samples or something from the companies to make sure that they have something to compare to, but it is so much, it's hard to keep up with it now. So, all right, this is Ray for G Hall. Here's a Prism Red, White, and Blue Aaron Judge. Yeah, like, just make names up because they used to be pretty aligned. Like, Panini would have their little quirks for some of the patterns, and Topps might name it something different, but there's so much now. It's impossible to keep up with all of it. Like I said, you can go back to the early days when we were doing these, and I would know every parallel, every set, all of that. And now I'm not going to even pretend. Some of this stuff, I'm like, I have no idea because it's just so much out there now. So here's a Prism Fearless rookie, Anthony Edwards. Green, Dippin' Dots, yeah, rainbow, unicorn, speckle, pixie dust, all of that stuff. Yep, you can have some fun with them. Donruss Net Marvels, Anthony Edwards. Here is a Chrome Orange Future Stars, Anthony Volpe out of 25. She used to ask me, like, when she was sitting down, if people didn't send a list over, she would ask me to, like, help identify them, and I would know what they were. And now I know that she just uses Google Lens and gets them because there's just so much. Like, so this is the NBA, the NBA, what is it, 75th, I think, logo. Austin Reeves on the Prism. And it's not numbered. Here's a season ticket, Bobby Witt Jr. from Contenders Optic. And it's the X-Fractor. They call it checkerboard in Panini usually. I need Bobby Witt to pick it up. I drafted him in my fantasy team, and he has not done what I expected. Optic Hollow, CJ Stroud. Here is a Carlos Correa. This is Topps Placata. I guess it's their version of Kaboom. They got the Placata. Oh, there we go. Back to the good old days. Topps Derek Jeter rookie. When it was simple. When you had this and the gold and then the micros and the minis and all of those, but it was still simple. Prism Garrett Crochet. Optic Green Hyper JJ McCarthy. Select Die Cut Red, White, and Blue Jamar Chase. Topps Chrome, Jaron Duran, and he has the base and a refractor. Campus Captains, Jackson Dart from Bowman U. Select White die cut, Jonathan Taylor. I actually thought those were numbered, but I guess not. This is a pink Pulsar Lad McConkey from Prism. Oh, I guess that's purple. I said pink, my bad. Mosaic Red Wave Luca. Pink Wave Michael Penix Jr. Prism Stained Glass Mookie Betts. Downtown Puka. Topps Foil Otani. Here's a Resurgent Disco Brady. And I don't see a number, even though it looks like it could be an orange. But I guess it's a blue, maybe. Wemby Optic. Express Lane Wemby. Instant Impact Wemby. Prism Emergent Silver Wemby. Mosaic City Edition Wemby. Topps Chrome Base. Global Reach Prism. Optic Hoop Dreams. And then last up is a Revolution, and it is the Winter. Hey Ray, are you still in here? Alright, let me get these rubber banded back up. That Pokemon card, I think it was an Umbreon. Was that like that when you guys sent it? Because I was looking at it and trying to figure out if it was the way it went all the way up. I was trying to figure out how it could have been done otherwise. I even had the other Brandon from Bart's look at it too, and he was wondering the same thing. I was just curious if he knew that it was like that, or because it was just odd how it was like it had like it was almost like a press in it all the way up. It was not? Okay. Yeah, I was trying to figure out how, like, what happened to it, or if it was already like that. And me and Brandon at Bart's, I showed him too, because I was trying to figure out what in the world was up with it. Maybe when they went to encapsulate it, the little ridge caught when they pressed down. I don't know. I seen that and I was like, that I don't know that he would send something like that, or unless he missed it, but I wanted to ask because that was the only one that was like really bad. So all right, these are Richard Rush. He's picking up the Paige Buchers first Bowman Chrome U. This is a pink. Here is a blue. This looks like a sapphire. Here is a refractor. Yeah, that's what I mean. That was the only one that was like off the wall. And when I seen the scan of it, I couldn't tell in the scan. So I looked at it when it came in. And then I talked to, like I said, I showed, Brandon was at Bart's when I dropped him off, and I was showing him. Prism Silver, Caitlin Clark. Uh-oh. WNBA logo silver, Caitlin Clark. This is the variation with the WNBA logo. Here's the variation silver. Cracked ice. Here is Prism Monopoly base. These are Panini Instant Rookie of the Year. 2 of those. Let's see. These are different. So this is the Select Artistic Impressions. This is number 2. There's 2 of them. And then this one is number 1. There's 1 of those. Here is the Prism Fearless. Donruss Raining Threes. Select Base. This is a Shock Concourse. And Fuego, that looks cool. I actually like that one. Here's another Shock. This one is the Premier level. Pink Ice Premier level. This is Prism Fireworks. 1, 2 Prism Base. Blue Laser variation. Here's a green variation. Orange Ice. And then 2 base. Prism Groovy. Prism Fearless. Fractal. Prism Fractal. Topps Chrome Debut Purple Bobby Witt Jr. Yeah, I think that Paige Bucher's girl is supposed to be good too. I don't follow a lot of it. I just hear like, I hear other people talking about it, but also, the little headlines when they're spatting off at each other. Is it mandated the like has been hit? So Eric, yes, everybody hit the like button. That way we can give Eric and his bad takes a better invoice. 2 base debut Bobby Witt. First Bowman paper camo Bobby Witt. This is the Topps UK Bobby Witt. Here's Topps Update base and then a Topps Chrome. That take was so bad, it's been almost 2 weeks ago now, that I even had her get on and watch. That's how I realized my keyboard is absolutely annoying. So, apologies to anybody that's ever watched the podcast if I'm sitting there typing and it blows your eardrums out because it is horrible. I did not realize it was that bad. I even had to apologize to Eric. All right, Topps Holiday Bobby Witt. And if you don't listen to the podcast, you're missing out. I have shared it in the group. It drops every Tuesday morning. You never know what we're going to talk about because we never know what we're going to talk about. But it's usually going to be something to do with sports, cards, or people within the hobby. And it's going to be fun. You're going to get some hashtag scholarship, but you may get a little touch of nonsense. You might even get some roid rage. You might get some guy wearing sunglasses going on a spout about goats. You never know, but it's worth a listen. And also, you need to vote on the silly card of the week. I don't even know how long have we been doing that. Like, I feel like silly card of the week has exceeded a year now. If it hasn't exceeded a year, we're pretty close. So, Chrome Sapphire Wit. Bowman Chrome Rookie Sapphire Wit. Here's another Chrome Sapphire. Heritage in Action. Oh, this is actually Heritage Minors, I think. That looks like a minor league. Yes, Heritage Minors. Wish they kept that product. Bowman Platinum. Here's the regular Heritage Rookie. Rookie of the Year favorites, Bowman Chrome, Kyle Tucker. Here's Heritage Rookie Performers Tucker. This is Panini Status out of 99, Kyle Tucker. Chrome Insert. This is the 84. Thought it was from Update, but it's not. Let's see here. Jung-Hoo Lee, Bowman Chrome Sapphire Rookie. Next is a Pink Mojo out of 299. First Bowman, look at this guy, James Wood. He has 1, 2, 3 of the first Bowman base Wood. Paul Skeens, Bowman Chrome Mojo. Skeens base Chrome Rookie, and he has 2 of those. Ellie De La Cruz, this is Bowman Sterling. Another My First Bowman, Mojo De La Cruz. The regular Mojo Rookie. Summertime in the Park. Chrome X-Fractor. Optic Tarek Skubal. Prism Skubal. Or Skubal, I guess. Allen and Ginter. Topps Chrome. So, we always talk about like 91 Fleer and the terrible designs of the 80s and 90s. This is going to make me sound older than I look and older than y'all like to give me credit for. But if I had to vote for a modern, ultra modern set of worst, this would be it, because I absolutely hated this set because they made the freaking names so tiny. I hated this set. First Bowman base. Here's the I believe this is 18. Yeah, 18 Chrome, Bowman Chrome Mojo Juan Soto. Chrome rookie debut Soto. Here's some paper Bowman Aaron Judge. 2 of those. We got a James Wood auto, Bowman's Best. I actually need to pull my baseball out now that the stars are eliminated. I need to pull my baseball out. Change the rack up. Score the cycle, Ken Griffey Jr. This is League Leaders, Fleer 93 Jordan. Got 2 90 Fleer Jordans. The 91 Fleer Provision. This is a card I never bought either that I probably should get. Scoring King Shaq. '17 update debut Judge. He had a few cards in this set. Here's the All-Star Game version. And then here's the Chrome debut. Ohtani Gypsy Queen rookie. Then International Affair Topps. And then Topps Finest. Topps Now first career home run comes in first at bat of home debut. And Topps Now first career hit comes on first at bat of MLB debut. So that is Richards. And that is the order. It's about 100. I think she said it was like 150. I don't have the exact number because I didn't pull the list up. But not a bad order. I actually have a few things over here that I need to look at and see if they're worthy of getting slabbed. I haven't sent anything in a bit, but I have a bunch of raw that I have some Ovechkin that I actually wouldn't. 157, there you go. I have some Ovechkin I told her I would like to send to see if they'll do them, because I've seen some pop up in slabs. So, but that's it, guys. I have to look at the schedule because we are going to take a little vacay time. So I got to look and see what the schedule looks like, and I will post it in Facebook to let y'all know when the next submission is. And then obviously I'll keep y'all updated when the next one, or when the last one, the one that's still down there, gets finished up and on its way back. So, but that's all I got for you guys. And thank you all that popped on and chatted for a bit. Appreciate everybody that submitted. And as always, stay safe, stay healthy. And until the next video, I'm out.